Juniors European Championship 10-meter rifle and pistol in Wrocław. Right now we will have a final air rifle team and junior team. It will be bronze match with Russia and Italy. Right now we have some highlights from qualification. It was a lot of good results. The difference before Russia and Italy was very small. It was only 1.9 points. Right now we can see our athletes, Russian and Italy.
Take your positions.
They have to take position, and after that we start preparation and sighting time. It will be only 3 minutes, so it will be very hard for them. They have to focus on his job and find all mind. With us right now is Shamakov from Russia. He is gold medalist from Youth Olympic Games in Buenos.
Three minutes, preparation and sighting time. Start.
Preparation and sighting time. In this time you have to find some your mind. You have to find center in your target and make a nice group in the center. In Russia team we have one very young shooter. He is 16 years, Patapov Matvey, without any finals in international competitions.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome back to the finals hall. It's the second of 4 competitions today. It's the junior men's air rifle team competition. So the rules of the competition are exactly the same as the mixed team. It's just the format is a little bit different. You have 3 members in each team and they are all the same gender. If you're just entering the finals hall, please make your way nearer to the front. Otherwise, I get in trouble. Just for effect, they turn the music down at that point just to really put the emphasis on it. So please come and sit near the front and you look very nice on the camera. So, it's going to be the first team to reach 16 points that wins the match. There'll be 2 matches, the bronze medal match, followed by the gold medal match very shortly after.
For me, it's not a lot of time in qualification. Shooters has 15 minutes for preparation and sighting time. In individual finals they have 5 minutes.
Thirty seconds. Stop, unload. Please turn to face spectators.
We start
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
presentation.
good afternoon and welcome once again to the Centennial Hall here in Wrocław for the second competition of the day. It is the Junior Men's Air Rifle Team Competition. 3 athletes in each team. Team number 1 in the bronze medal match is the Russian Federation. Matvey Potapov, Grigory Shamakov, Alexander Vasilyev. Potapov is 16 years old and he lines up in his first final, so this is his first experience in an international final today. Shamakov, he's appeared in 2 finals already at the European Championships. He won a bronze medal for the second time in 3 years, incidentally. He won one 2 years ago in Hungary. This year he won a bronze medal in individual and he won a silver in the mixed team event. And Vasilyev, he won a bronze medal in the mixed team event as well. The second team competing in the bronze medal match is Italy. Michele Bernardi, Agustin Martin Petrini, Danilo Denis Solazzo. Bernardi competed at a Junior World Cup and also at the European Championships in Osijek last year, but this is his first taste of a final. Petrini, he placed 11th 1 year ago at those European Championships in Croatia. And Solazzo, well, he's appeared in 2 finals this week already. He was 5th in the Junior Men's Air Rifle and he finished 4th with his team in the mixed team event. So those are your 2 teams in the Air Rifle Junior Men's Team Competition. Best of luck to both of them for the bronze medal. And don't be shy to make lots of noise either. I know you find this one a little bit informal, so go crazy. Ah, yes. I always forget this in team competitions. The Chief Range Officer is Adam Dobosh. And the jury member in charge is Kalpo Kis. My apologies to both of you. That's what the team informal competitions do to me. Anyway, best of luck.
Take your positions.
Okay. We already know what is the name of our shooters and jury and CEO. So right now, shooters has 1 minute for take a position and some prepares. With me is Maciek Kazimierczak from Poland. Please tell me something about this time in final.
Hello, welcome. Generally, this time is dedicated for coming back from this short break for presenting the finalists. Right now, they are ready for shots, so they will be prepared for further competition. They want to focus on it. They have to chill down and prepare for further.
Okay. So, can you tell me something about the rules in this final?
Generally, right now we have something similar to competition like mixed competition.
For the first
mixed
competition
final.
shot, load.
Right now they are loading for the first shot.
Start.
Generally, we have 3 shooters in each team. The score is summed up, and later on the team which will gather more points will receive 2 points for the final.
In case when we have a tie?
In this case, they will receive the 1 point for each team. Of course, we are now fighting for the first team, which will have 16 points to the end.
We have a nice tense. 10.8 from Shamakov.
Stop.
On the board we have only tens.
Yes,
A
definitely.
very strong start to the competition. More than 31 points for Russia, including a 10.8 from Shamakov. It's Russia with the points, 2-0.
Definitely for the final
For the
in the
next
rifle, we have
competition shot,
much
load.
higher values than in pistol, so probably we will see mostly tens in this final. the differences will be very, very small between each team.
Yeah, so 2 points are going to Russia.
Yes, yes.
Okay, 50 seconds, one shot. It's enough?
For the experienced shooters, yes, it's enough. Very rarely they are trying to...
10.6 Bernardi, sorry. 10.9
10.9,
Shamakov. Perfect
10.
inner 10, yes.
As I mentioned, they will be mostly high
10.3.
shots.
Both teams scoring over 31. A great round, but Shamakov follows up a 10.8 with a 10.9. Russia 4, Italy 0.
As you can see, the
For the
differences
next
between
competition
the
shot, load.
scores of the teams are very small. There was only 0.3, so there is very,
Start.
very small difference. You have to remember that rifle shooting the inner the 10 itself on the target is very, very small. It's
Half past millimeter.
half millimeter, yes. So you can imagine that the top of a needle.
Oh, we have some 9s.
It's very rare.
And Petrini,
The last shot.
9.8.
Stop.
Okay. So 2 points are going to
Lower
Russia.
scores in the round,
Yes.
and only a difference of 0.2 between the two teams, but it's Russia with the points again, 6-0.
In previous shots we
For
had
the next
0.3
competition
the
shot,
difference, right now 0.2, so as you can see it's very, very small.
Yeah.
So
Start.
their total score was less than 30 points, so it's not so common. It's mostly there should be 10s for this level of shooters.
Okay, so start and
There's
let's see.
some kind of applause starting, so right now they have
10.5. Nice shot.
nice.
10.2 Shamakov. Patapov 10.3.
And waiting for the last shot.
Petrini, come on.
10.2, and we have
10.4
Yeah,
and 2 points are going to Italy.
first 2 points, yes.
One athlete in each team scored 10.5, another athlete in each team scored 10.3, but it was Petrini's shot which made the difference and won Italy their first points of the match. Russia 6, Italy 2.
For the next competition shot, load.
Okay, maybe you can explain why they have to
Start.
aiming after load.
Generally, this is the point where they have to focus. As I mentioned, they have to stabilize their body and prepare for the moment where they are perfectly in the middle of the target and slowly pull the trigger. So in this case where we have the final and there is a lot of applause in the back, they have very hard work to do. We can see very high value right now because they have 10.8.
Petrini,
Stop.
10.2 and 2 points are going to Italy.
Yes, very small difference, 0.1.
Yeah, they are come back.
Yes.
Only 0.1 of a difference between the scores of the two teams, but Italy win their second round in a row. Russia 6, Italy 4.
For the next competition shot, load.
So generally, as I mentioned, very often during the finals
Start.
we have a lot of applause, and it's very hard to focus. They are prepared for this, but generally there can anything happens. So and they have to be prepared for it because it's so precise shooting that it's very easy to miss the 10, as we could see a few shots ago.
Yeah.
Once again, 9.8. So
Yeah, Salazzo.
10.8 Salazzo.
Salazzo was 5 in
Italy back in the game.
Yeah. So we have a tie.
With a 10.8, Martin Petrini with a 10.6. This is a great comeback from Italy. 3 rounds in a row, and the scores are level. Russia 6, Italy.
For the next competition shot, load.
So generally right now we have a tie, so as we could see,
Start.
they
Maybe it's time for leaders, for example, for Shamakov, who was fifth in the final in the European Championship in Wrocław.
yes. What do we have? probably the 6th 9 in the finals.
Shamakov, 10.5.
Yes, next 9. So generally feel some pressure. As we can see, Italy back in the game, 4th in a row.
It's the second shot in a row for Petrini, which is a 10.6.
We have coaching from Russia.
Russia have called a timeout. This will last 30 seconds. If Italy choose to use this as an opportunity to speak to their athletes, they can. But each team is allowed one timeout during the final. Russia have completed it now. They have used up their timeout, and Italy still have one left. And it's 4 rounds in a row for Italy. Russia 6, Italy 8.
Generally in the
For the next
finals,
competition shot,
mixed finals,
low.
team finals, we have the chance for the coaches to have timeout where
Start.
they can consult with their shooters, with their team, and during this time each coach can come to the team and talk with them for 30 seconds. After this time they have to come back and we are continuing the final.
Okay, and Italian coach have the same opportunity or not?
Yes, every coach has this chance, but it's only once per the final per team.
Oh, 2
10.8, so very good shooting. 10.5,
Oh,
perfect.
yes.
Stop.
32.1.
It's first break over 30 points.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best combined score of the competition so far. An excellent 32.1 from Italy, 2 10.8s from Bernardi and Solazzo, and a 10.5 from Petrini. That's 5 rounds in a row. What a comeback for Italy. 10 points to 6.
For the next competition
So
shot,
generally we can see
low.
that they are focusing very well.
Yeah, we have very good
Start.
shots.
We will see what's gonna happen because they are right now under huge pressure because they know that they have very good 5 times in a row. So they are right now probably thinking how it's gonna be next, and they have to be ready that it could be worse in a moment. It happens very often.
10.8.
As we can see, very
10.5.
good shots.
The youngest Russian shooter,
So 10.1.
10.1. He's 16 years old.
So 10. Yeah.
Stop.
We
Okay.
have 2 points for Russia.
Very close. Both teams with over 31, only a 0.2 difference. But for the first time in 6 rounds, Russia win the points again. It's Russia 8, Italy 10.
For the next
So
competition shot,
as we can
low.
see, right now they were under pressure, five shots in a row, and right now Russia
Start.
score a point. So it's not so easy to be in this shooting where we have so many points in a row. It's very stressful. We will see what's gonna happen right now.
Yeah, it's only
There will
50
be a tie.
seconds. 10.5.
Very good. 10.6,
10.6,
oh, perfect,
10.7.
very good. So definitely we
yeah.
have 10 to 10.
You 8.
Too many points, points.
Petrini.
The difference is too high.
10.3. Yes.
There is no 11.4, so
Yes.
there had to
Tens
be
on the board.
2
Big
points for
ones
Russia.
From Russia, 10-5, 10-6, 10-7. It's another 2 points. That's the second round in a row. And once again, the scores are level. Russia 10, Italy 10.
We'll see.
For the
Maybe there
next
will be break,
competition
so
shot,
there will be.
low.
Russian coach is smiling, so
Yes.
everything is okay.
The timeout worked because sometimes
Start.
coaches use it for just stopping the final for a moment, changing the timing, and that maybe the opposite team will be interrupted and they will not be able to focus later on. So it's also some kind of a strategy, tactics. So there are so many different levels during the shooting where we consider also
10.8 Bernardino.
oh, very good, very good. 10.3. Oh, 8.8. So very low.
Patapov. Yeah, he's the youngest, and yeah.
A very strong 10.8 from Bernardi in the Italian team. 3 10s for the Italians, but the first 8 was hit by Potapov of Russia. So Italy win the points again.
There.
Russia 10, Italy 12. They
With
take
the
back
PT.
the lead.
Italy is
For the
coming
next
back. Yes.
competition
Yes.
shot, load.
I think that the 8 8.8
Start.
shot, less than 9 is not so often for in his career, so it's
Probably yes.
we'll see right now. As you can see, fully concentrated. 10.4, 9.9.
Patapov.
Oh, 10.9,
Oh,
second 10.9 in a row, so
yes.
very good.
Oh, Patapov 10.2. It's
We'll
for
see.
him. It's
10.7,
alright right
very-
now. Okay, so 2 points are going to Italia, and we will have match point.
Yes, we are fighting
It's
till we have
another
16 points.
10.8 from
of
the
course.
Italian Bernardi. Petrini with a 10.7. And even though Solazzo hit the 9 ring, it was enough for the Italian team to take the points. It's 14 points against 10. It's a match point. If Italy win the next round, they are the bronze medalists. So Russia must tie or win the next round to stay in the match. It's a match point.
Please remember
For the
that we
next
can have a tie
competition
here,
shot,
so there will
load.
Yeah.
be next shot later on. As
Start.
you can see, coaches are more stressed than shooters very often, or the audience.
Okay, come on.
We will see. You can hear the applause coming. And 10.0, 10.7, oh, very good.
5-3.
We will see
0 and
what will be the value.
10.4.
So we
Okay.
have the bronze medal
Stop.
for Italy, definitely.
And load. The results are final.
And it's a win for Italy, the bronze medalists.
General, as you can see, the differences very often are less than half point. If we consider that there are 3 shooters, it's very small difference. It's very easy to.
Congratulations to Italy on the bronze medals.
Yeah, it was a very nice
And
fight
fourth
match,
place is
and
for
it was very
Russia.
close every time.
Next we'll have the gold medal match.
Yes, the beginning was for Russia. Later on, Italy came back to the game, and they were fighting very strong. The results are, we can say, almost equal, because there were very small differences between them.
Yeah.
They were fighting till the end, we can say. Right now we'll have a short break, probably for
A little bit, so we stay here, and right now they have to put their equipment and make some place for gold medal match.
Yes, right now we will have the change, and teams will change. Right now we will have the second part of the final, the second final, the final where we will have the gold medalists later on. This is the rifle final, so we can see that it will take a little bit more time because they have much more equipment and it requires more action from their side.
Okay, so you are first time with me here, and please tell me something about our shooting range. What do you think about this?
The shooting range is one of 3 ranges here. We have a final.
Hello, so we start the next match. It will be gold match, 10-meter arrive team and junior. We have a team from Hungary and team from French. Already we can see our sportsmen.
As you can see, they are preparing for the shooting. They need some time to zip up the clothes and prepare the firing point for their needs. As I mentioned before, it requires some time because they have a lot of equipment in rifle shootings.
In France team is Monpa Nicolas. He was commenting with me here, so it's very interesting moment.
Right now he's on the range, so it's the opposite role right at the moment. Wish them luck.
Yeah, of course. Nicolas, we are with you.
Knowing from the previous finals, I think the France will have a strong applause from the audience. They have a lot of people here, so they will be able to make some noise during the final, definitely. Probably the second team on the audience is German team, but they're not in this final.
Take your position.
Right now they have 1 minute to take the position, so we will see. We will see in a moment how it will look like during the shootings. Definitely, we know that Hungary have very strong team at the moment. Mr. Hammer Soma Richard was first in European Championship in Wrocław, so in rifle shooting. So we will see a very strong team here.
Yeah, and it's also very young. He is 18, so it's very nice.
Yes, definitely. We can see that a lot of teams here have very young shooters who are taking part. Maybe some of them are taking part for the first time in international competition. So there are experienced
3
shooters,
minutes.
but during the
Preparation and
competition there are
sighting
some
time.
specific
Start.
situations where they have to deal with the pressure and stress.
So tell me one more time, how many times they have for preparation and sighting time?
They have 3 minutes for this. 30 seconds before the end of the time, the chief range officer will say 30 seconds. They have the time for the last shot, and later on there will be a presentation. The difference in the presentation between a rifle and pistol is that the shooters don't have to turn their body, the whole body, towards the spectators. They just have to turn the faces, because as we can see, they are in a specific suit, so they are not able to turn.
But what about rifles?
In the rifles has to be on the rest, on the stative on the support, so they have to hold it all the time, and there has to be a safety flag inserted. As we can see, they are not moving at all during the shot. We cannot see any movement, but definitely it's not so easy to aim exactly in the middle. As you could have seen in the previous final, there were shots even under 9, so that's not a very often view.
Each of the 4 team competitions today has 2 parts, a bronze medal match and a gold medal match, meaning there are a total of 8 matches across today's program in the finals hall. This will be the concluding match in the junior men's air rifle team event. It will be the gold medal match, and in just a few short moments we'll introduce you to the teams and the athletes taking part.
They are short, running out of time right now. Right now, in a moment, we will have the presentation of the shooters.
30 seconds.
So this is the European Championship in Poland in Wrocław 2020. Just to give you some knowledge, the previous European Championships were in 1997 in Wrocław in Poland. So almost more than 20 years since the previous such competitions in Poland in Wrocław.
Stop. Unload.
Right now we have a
Please turn to
presentation
face spectators.
of the shooters. As you can see, they are inserting the flags. And they have to turn their faces towards the spectators.
Yeah, Hungary and France gold match. Rifle team.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the gold medal match in the junior men's air rifle team competition. Competing for the gold medals, team number 1 is Hungary. Zalan Bekler, Ferenc Türk, Shoma Rihar Hamal. Zalan Bekler won a silver medal 1 year ago in Osijek in the air rifle event, and 1 year before that he won a silver medal at the Junior World Cup in Australia. In fact, he already has a total of 8 medals across 10 and 50 meters. Ferenc Türk, he placed 6th in his final 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? My short-term memory is very poor. Anyway, whatever day it was, the final that was here in the individual air rifle, he was 6th. And Hamel, well, in that same final, he also appeared, and he is the new junior European champion. Competing against Hungary for the gold medal is France. Nicolas Mompas, Luca Bernardini Chris, Bastien Louis Noël de Stéphanie. I thought French names were supposed to be easy. This is some of the hardest we've had so far. Mompas has been competing for 3 years, but this is his first final. Chris placed 18th in Osijek 1 year ago, and he's also competed at the Junior World Championships in Germany 3 years ago. And De Stefani, he also competed in Osijek at the European Championships 1 year ago, but for all of the French guys, this is their first experience in a final. Best of luck to both teams in the gold medal match.
Take your positions.
So as you can see, the experience of the teams in the final is totally opposite. The Hungary team has a lot of experience during the finals, especially that 2 of the shooters have already been in the final here in Wrocław yesterday.
Yeah, and they have a medal, so
Exactly.
they are top shooters in juniors.
I think that this presents how precise this sport is, because as we can see, there are 2 shooters who have already been in the final during those competitions, and on the opposite side we have the, we can say, not so experienced team, but still the differences are so small that they were qualified to the final. So right now we can see that not so much is necessary to change the position on the list.
Yeah, definitely. And please tell me, the rules in gold and bronze medal are the same?
For the first
Generally, those are the
competition
same rules.
low.
There's no difference. Still, we have each series is
Start.
summed up for the whole team. So 3 shooters are shooting 1 shot each, and later on we are summing up the scores. And the team which will have a bigger score will receive 2 points. In case there is a tie, there will be 1 point for each team. And
The first shot in our
Yes.
final, it was 9.9.
we have 3
Lucas
nines right now.
9.0. And Nicola 10.5.
So pretty good shot, the best
Yes.
one. But
The highest shot
It's
in the
not
first
enough.
round
Yes.
came from Monpash with a 10.5, but 2 10s in the Hungarian team give them the first points of the match. Hungary 2, France 0.
And
For
we are
the next
fighting
competition
till
shot,
one of the teams
load.
gets 16 points, and we will see who's gonna be.
Start.
In your opinion, what is the main characteristic, the main thing in final shooting?
In the final shooting, regarding the team event, is that we have 1 shot per person.
10.7 per
Oh,
person.
very good. But 10.6 from the France, so still a very good
Compa.
shot.
10.2.
Tenth of a point difference, but still 2 points to Hungary, so
Yeah.
very small.
There were a
It's
couple
not
of
easy.
excellent shots from both teams. Pekler with the 10.7, Chris with a 10.6, but it's Hungary who win the points again. In fact, there was only 0.1 difference between the two teams. It's Hungary with 4 points now.
For the next competition
So regarding
shot,
the
load.
team events, there are no series in the beginning of the final. There are just
Start.
single shots which are summed up and later on compared between the teams, and the final points are given for the team. This changes a bit because in normal finals where there are 10.9
perfect shot
first
from Soma.
10.9. Yes, very good. But the France team also 10.2. There is 9.9. Oh, unfortunately not.
So 2 points are going to Hungary.
Again.
It was a 10.9 from the junior European champion Hamel, which helped his team win the 3rd round in a row. 6 points for Hungary now.
I think that we can wait till the moment where the French team
for
coach
the
will
next competition shot,
Get a coaching
load.
time.
yes, the timeout, and
Yeah.
we'll try to break through the time
Start.
for the Hungary team to focus. You can see the coach is also focused.
Yes. By the way, Hungarian team is very strong. They have very nice generation, and they have a lot of champs and good scores. And this year and last year's.
Generally, they have very strong national team, so
Oh, 31.6.
it's probably the highest score right now during this final.
2 10.6s in the Hungarian team from Turek and Hamel. They're cruising this match at the moment. That's 4 rounds in a row now, and France are yet to get off the mark.
for the next
Friends,
competition
please come
shot,
back and
load.
We will see maybe right now what's gonna happen.
Start.
Generally, the Hungarian team is very strong at the moment. As we mentioned, they are very experienced during the finals. So, but as you can see, there were no finalists during those championships from France, and now we have them in the gold medal match. So there are no reasons to think that definitely Hungary will have the medal.
Stop.
But right now, 10 points. Next 2 points to
2
Hungary.
10.5s from Pekler and Turek. Once again, that's 5 rounds in a row now. This is 10 points to 0 in favor of Hungary.
In the best
For
case
the
scenario
next
for
competition
Hungary,
shot,
only
load.
3 more shots and they can have a gold medal, but still maybe France will shoot some best shots and break.
yeah, what is interesting, the European record junior is belong to Penny István from Hungary.
Yes, he's going to shoot probably tomorrow, as far as I know.
Yes, of course.
One of the top shooters right now in the world, so we'll see.
10.8.
from
Yeah.
Pekler, so there's a huge difference right now, 1.4
Stop.
point.
3 10s from the Hungarian team, including a nearly perfect shot, a 10.8 from Pekler. This is proving to be a one-way contest at the moment. France need to make a comeback to stay in the match. It's Hungary 12, France yet to score.
But we have to admit that it's not that
For the next competition
French team
shot,
is not so
load.
good. The differences are so small that even 0.1 is enough to
Start.
have those magic 2 points for the team. And the level of this final is very high, so we have to admit that both teams are almost equal. Because the small differences
we have a lot of good
gives the
shots.
points. Exactly.
10.2,
10.2 and
10.3,
10.4.
4.
Oh, very good start. 10.7, perfect. Maybe 2 points for France.
Monpa, come on.
We need 10.22 to get 2 points for France.
Or more. Come on, Monpa.
10.7, perfect.
Yes,
First 2 points for
first
France.
2 points for France.
What a big round for France. Back in the match. 2 10.7s from Monpash and Chris helped France to win their first points of the match. It's Hungary 12, France 2.
For the next competition shot, load.
Apple starting in the audience. Maybe right now they will score some points.
Start.
You see the Apple starting, so
Yeah, they made some noise. More interesting.
as you could see, their difference is so small, so very easy to score.
Oh, 10.8.
Very strong shots
Yes.
from
Hammer.
Hammer, yes. But 10.9.
The Stefani's 10.9, the 10.5.
Not so good. So generally the point for Hungary
Stop.
right now we have.
Yes, it's
Big
will be match
response,
shot.
immediate
Yes.
response from Hungary. 2 10.5s and a Hamel with a 10.8 puts the Hungarian team on the verge of the gold medals. It's 14 points against 2. It's a match point. France must tie or win the next round to stay in the match. Match point.
so they have
For the next
already 6
competition
match
shot,
points, yes?
Load.
Yes, that's a lot. Definitely France
Start.
team is under huge pressure because if they want to win they have to score 7 times in a row. So
Yeah, it's
so
not easy.
It's not so easy, it's very stressful. So it would be very hard for them to score some points, additional points during this final.
5. Beckler.
9.7, so... But 10.8, very good.
Yes. Monpa, come on.
10.3.
Stop.
And
Oh,
we have
it's a
the
tie.
It's a draw. Both teams shot exactly the same. I was waiting for the points to change, but they didn't. And then I realized both teams scored 30.8. It is 15 points against 3, and now it's still a match point. Now France cannot afford to draw the next round. They must win the next round to stay in the match. It's a match point.
For the
During
next
rifle
competition
finals,
shot,
the draw
load.
is much more possible than during the pistol finals because we have much
Start.
smaller differences between
Yeah.
the teams.
Generally, we have a lot of close scores, yes?
Yes, right now they have much bigger pressure again because right now even the tie means the gold medal for Hungary. But 9.5, it's not so good from Hammer. 10.6 is a very good start. So
Bastien.
maybe we'll have 15-5 at the moment. 9.3,
Oh,
not so
no.
good.
So,
So we
Hungarian-
have the
Load.
Hungarian
Results
team.
are final.
That's the medal.
Well, it was a
Gold
victory,
medal.
but it was a victory by only 0.1. Hungary are the gold medalists.
It was so close, but
As you could see, that was just 0.1 of the points, so that's, you can say nothing. It's a very small difference. If we consider 3 shots,
Congratulations to Hungary, congratulations to France, the runners-up as well. The victory ceremony will take place in this finals hall in a few minutes' time. We'll just take a few moments to rearrange the podiums, and then we'll have the victory ceremony, so please don't go anywhere.
right now the athletes are obligated to stand in the front of the audience in the order.
for the family photo.
For the family photo, yes, for the memory photo, and to present the end standings during the final. So
Yeah, so what we can to say is experience wins with beginners, actually.
Maybe not the beginners. That was the first final during the international competitions for them, but it will be a huge experience for them for
Of course.
further career, we can say.
Yeah, they are still young. They are 18,
So, ladies and gentlemen,
almost.
the victory ceremony will be in a few moments' time, but let's remind you of the medalists. The bronze medals are awarded to Italy.
Congratulations for
Oh, they
our
just made it.
shooters.
There they are. Italy bronze medalists.
They're coming, yes, we have them.
The silver medalists are awarded to France. And the gold medalists are awarded to Hungary.
Generally, the age of the teams were similar. So this means just some experience for
Congratulations to the medalists. And ladies and gentlemen, stay where you are. The victory ceremony will take place in a few short moments as we rearrange the finals hall.
Okay, so thank you very much, Maciej, for commenting, and I hope we will be see you one more time in the future.
Thank you, see you later.
Thank you very much, and we will be waiting for the next finals. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Take your positions. Stop, unload. Please turn to face spectators.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome once again to the Centennial Hall at a Junior World Cup and also at the European Championships in Osijek last year, but this
Three minutes. Preparation and sighting time. Start.
Point 6. Russia have called a timeout. This will last 30 seconds. If Italy choose to use this as an opportunity to speak to their athletes, they can. But each team is allowed one timeout during the final, a match point.
Start.
Congratulations to Italy on the bronze medals. Ash.
And sighting time. Start. Proceed. For the first competition shot, load. Stop.
It's a draw. Both teams shot exactly the same. I was waiting for the points to change, but they didn't. And then I realized both teams scored 30.8. It is 15 points against 3. And Hungary are the gold medalists. We'll just take a few moments to rearrange the podiums, and then we'll have the victory ceremony, so please. The silver medalists are awarded to France. And the gold medalists are awarded to Hungary. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Junior Men's Air Rifle Team Competition at the European Championships Wrocław 2020. The medals will be presented by Avi Stibel, member of the rifle jury. The flowers will be given by Joanna Karasiewicz, competition manager of the European Championships. The bronze medals are awarded to Italy. Michele Bernardi, Agustin Martin Petrini, Danilo Denis Solazzo.
You are in the middle school. Thank you. Congratulations.
The silver medals are awarded to France. Nicolas Mompache, Luca Bernardoni Chris, Bastien Louis Noël de Stéphanie. And the gold medals are awarded to Hungary. Zalan Pekler, Ferenc Türk, Shoma Rihar Hamel, Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Hungary. We'll now take some photographs.